Providing a graphic organizer and giving students an overview of the work they will review is important. It is just as important to teach the students how to use the organizer to take notes. Watch as Mrs. G models the use of this graphic organizer in helping take meaningful notes.
So let's take a look at, I didn't give you your charts. I was giving you your numbers. I'm going to give you a graphic organizer that will help us to organize the expository text. Pardon me. Take one, grab something to write with. Okay. Alright, let's look at a page, and I'm going to have to flip back and forth between the examples that we looked at and the graphic organizer. Alright, so this is a page from the dictionary. I'm just going to survey the text and tell me what you notice. What do you notice on the page? This is a piece of expository. What do you notice? Turn to the person on your left or on your right and tell them what you notice. Turn to the person on your left or right and tell them what you notice about this page. Think your share. What do you notice? Clap 2 times to hear my voice. Clap 2 times to hear my voice. Excellent. All right, now let's share out. Now let's talk about the characteristics. Here is that green. There's that green. I certainly will. All right. What did you notice? Characteristics or features of that page. Lauren.
I was noticing pictures. They were just like guided pictures. They were artifacts, pictures, non-public pictures. There was captions of the pictures.
All right. She's named several features. So let's stop for just a second and talk about each one. First thing she mentioned was, what did she mention, everybody? What did she mention? Artifacts, which is a photograph. So let's make that our first feature. So in the first row, write photographs. Now, let me tell you what we do on the right-hand side where it says description. We're going to describe this feature. What are its characteristics? Where is it on the page? How does the reader use that particular feature? So describe this for me. Talk about the photograph that you saw on that page. I'll give you an example. Let me get us started. Photographs support the text. Photographs support that text. Manisha, I'm sorry, Melanie.
Well, maybe it helps interest the reader.
Aha, that's exactly right. The purpose for photographs is it adds interest to the page. So jot that down. All right, anything else that you would use?
Like a caption.
And that's another feature. Let's go ahead and add it. Captions. How would you describe captions? If someone did not know what a caption is, how would you describe it to them? Define it or describe it to them? Carol.
It's something that explains.
It explains the picture, and I'm gonna add some. If Carol doesn't mind, I'm gonna add something to what she just said. 1 to 2 sentences.
But sometimes it's shorter.
Sometimes it is. 1 to 2 sentences that explain the photo. It could be a photo, illustration, picture.
Each of us certain I think there's probably more significant characteristics of features than what else is the table of contents? But it's not always a name. It could be like a teacher or like.
We know it did that. That show me that you're looking at this as a reader, and that's key to comprehension. You've seen that in Texas history. That's Robert Baker looking about
Those are like the same most books do.
Okay, finish the thought that you're on. Finish the thought that you're on. If you're writing, if you're in the middle of writing, finish the thought you're on. What I'd like you to do, close your books. Bring your graphic organizer and your chair, if you moved your chair from the circle, and meet you back in front of the ring.
Mrs. G showed the kind of text the students would review. She then identified features found within that text. She then modeled taking the notes, applying them to the identified feature. Finally, she reminded students to write down the information.